Yo, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing. What's up with the way, guys? Getting them all situated over here. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. A third strike action. You know, my name is David. You guys know the deal. This is Vencabot. We're playing the third game that I like so much. I'm going to make sure I got my stats on screen here for Discord. Excuse me, for Twitch, OBS. Make sure everything's still working. Let's see who's online, if anybody. Let's go online. I guess I'll make a public lobby at first. Oh shit, here goes. Oh my god. Not sure what's so oh shit worthy, but oh shit. Armageddon is happening. How do you mean, dude? Is it really happening right now? I'm nervous. Bones is online. I Am Learning Stick is online. Yo, Ted's playing Mortal Kombat. I guess he's getting ready for Mortal Kombat 11. NYer is online. And Strife is online. Strife lags sometimes, but oh, there's YEUGHK. I'm gonna invite him. Oh, Armageddon is happening. I don't even like Armageddon is happening. I'm not sure what to make it. Here goes. Hey, thanks, Kyo. This is my Powered Game Night shirt. Make Goku, man. Goku's so basic. I think Simon's gonna own this lobby. If we get other guys in this lobby, Simon's gonna own it anyway. Let's go. This is I want to play this for you. However he plays, this is how I want to play. I hit a button there. Nice. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. That's what we low forward.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Uh-oh, it's not good. No punish though. Okay, the blue parried that spacing. Hit the anti-air. Oof. Ooh! Yeah, I need to stop with that. I really need to understand how long the fireball takes to come out. In my mind, it comes out way faster. I feel like if I hit him with a fireball, I should be able to throw another fireball. Man, we got Stev, let's go. But it doesn't really work that way. I have to really throw fireballs much more conservatively than I'm doing. Like, the idea there is to stop them from jumping, right? My idea is like, okay, you hit by my fireball, right? So now at that spacing, I'm like, listen, you can't hit any other button. You can't try and low forward me. You can't try and jump, because here's another fireball. So instead, they're just like, whatever, just jump over it and blow me up. It's got a longer start than I expected. I'm not a willy-nilly tool, yeah. Not a willy-nilly tool. But willy-nilly is relative, right? Sometimes when I use them, I'm like, oh, well, I can do that work really well, right? They really couldn't have done anything. But really, like, mentally, I don't know the spacing where that works yet. There are situations where that works. It's just, in my mind, I'm getting it wrong sometimes. Is anyone going to this Ohio 3S tournament? You mean the one in Cincinnati? Mackay World Cup? June is going to be there. I was going to be there, but I decided not to go because I want to go to Texas Showdown. Why would anybody want to go to Ohio, period? Dude, the arcade there, where it's going to be happening, Arcade Legacy is so sick. Have you ever been there before, Furious Roy? I know Here Goes has it because he's lame. But it's a really kick-ass arcade. It's a really awesome arcade. If I had, you know... Really, I'm kind of in the straits right now, financially speaking. As you guys might imagine, I'm streaming 40 hours a week and not exactly being a ninja or anything. So I really shouldn't go to Texas Showdown, to be honest. But I want to so bad. I'm going to try and make it work. But my plan was to go to Mackay World Cup and then Texas Showdown. But the more I think about it, the more I should just go to one or the other. So I really shouldn't do either one. But if I'm going to do one, I'd rather it be Texas Showdown. But Mackay World Cup's going to be a lot of fun, I guarantee it. So if you want to head out there, Furious Roy, I recommend it. Those guys out there in Cincinnati are really cool. They go say hi to Juna for me. I was looking forward to meeting Juna for the first time ever. But I'm not going to be able to make it. I just moved into this super high rent apartment and I gotta be so frugal. I gotta figure out what turns I can get to, yeah. Really high rent place. Is it okay? Like a nice place? Yeah, pay time off in the tournament. Yeah, and your money. Like, for me, the killer for tournaments is, well, that was a long-ass round.
Now.
Is, the food. The food is always what gets you by surprise. That's where, like, a lot of my money goes to tournaments. Not even that nice of a place, huh? It sucks. But you lost a roommate or something? The food, though, Faust. Faust knows. That's where the money goes to. Always pack your own. Yeah, that's boring, though. But let me rephrase that, right? It's not the food that's expensive, it's the hanging out with the homies, right? Like, I always want to go out and get some food with the guys and sit down and have a nice meal. So I could have packed my own food to save money, or gone to Walmart while I was there. But in any case, it wouldn't be the same. Actually, ate very little during FF, but then a ton of pizza the last night to celebrate. Hugo saves tons of money at CEO by bringing in stuff to make sandies. So I considered that too, but I think I'd rather eat with the guys, but it is quite expensive. Even fast food. Let's go Steph. I should have been watching that more closely since YEUGHK is playing Ryu. Bring it to the venue. Just make sandwiches there. I'm one of the setups. How about that? On top of the PVM. That'd be sad.
Go for it.
Oh, that's not good. Just seen Wade saying he wasn't gonna eat any pizza.
Now.
That's funny. I'll take that trade. I deserve that. Hugos likes that scene from Heavyweights, huh? They snuck in all the meats, candies, cookies, brownies, etc. from their cabins into hidden places. Heavyweights. NYer versus Cycle Stev. I've never seen it either. My hand is sore from yesterday from playing so much. Believe it or not, I have a bruise right here where I rest my stick. I think I'll follow the Fat Cat 009. Yeah, that's where my where the shaft of the the JLF goes, and I got like a little bruise there. The only heavyweights I know are based in combat sports. A fellow says Cycle Stev makes me want to play Remy. Yeah, same here. I really like watching these Remy. How you doing, Kyo? Hope you're having a good day so far. It's the field and stuff as well. So what is it? Heavyweights. When did it come out? I have a bruise on my hand too, and I have no clue where it came from. It's kind of how I feel. Like my hand hurts, and all I can think of is that it must have been from playing so much yesterday. Because it's right here. It's right here on the inside of my finger. That's where I get this pain. And that's kind of where. So that's kind of where I hold my stick. Yeah, pretty good programming stream, Kyo. Looking forward to Mission 3 yesterday. I feel not as good as yesterday. Like, actually, in terms of my my health, I feel way better. I think I'm not getting sick after all. Knock on wood. I feel a lot better than yesterday. But my game, I don't feel anywhere near as on point. I don't know what it is. I need to get back in the Ryu zone. The block! Whoa!
Final round. Go for it.
After CEO, online sucked for me. Well, I mean, I had a good time. I mean, yesterday I had a great time. I felt like I was really in the Ryu zone yesterday. I felt like I was kind of playing, you know, at a very low level, but at least consciously. Today I feel like I don't really know what... I get that every once in a while on the stream. Even as Alex. Sometimes I start playing, I'm like, how do I play this game? What game is this? It's like a whole different thing. It's like an amnesiac. I feel like I've never played Thrift before in my life. Then it wears off after a while. Oh, man. Ah! That wouldn't have hit him anyway. What if it collided with his body, though? Right? What if he was, like, dive kicking him, and he collided, and it's like that, and he demoned him when he landed? That would have been sick. That would have been sick. Here's Simon's rematch. Hope he plays Ryu again. I don't really think of Simon as a Ryu player. Okay, then with Ryu, nice. He can use Shinku. Let's see how he approaches this. Okay, running away. Okay, trying to dash in, getting blown up a little bit. Okay. Good space from Cycle Stab. Nice space on the sweep. Okay, ooh, gets a... Oh, he's so short! You can't punish him with that, right? You can't really punish with crouching, Mew kicking a Tatsu, because if people recover crouching, it doesn't work. It's a good Ryu color. It's alright. Okay, went for the cross-up, didn't quite get it. He's a very small body, Remy. Nice. It's kind of playing him like I would play him a little bit. Nice. Jumps over the LOV. The thing about Remy is he has to come in eventually, right? I don't really understand, like, trying to get through his fireballs to get toward him. Because he has to come toward you eventually. It's not like in S2 or whatever, where you have to get in eventually. You can just parry fireballs and take no chip damage and get meter. Don't really, it's kind of a drag, right? The idea of a runaway Remy, I don't really understand in this game. I feel like he can't run forever. He has to get in and get damage at some point. All he can do, it seems to me, all he can do is really, like, LOV until he cold blues, right? Nice uppercuts. Wow, good space in there from Stev. That's just crouching short, man. It's got pretty long range. Ooh, red parry. Really, really deep medium punch. Only got one hit out of it. Sick. I'm not comfortable jumping in at all with Ryu. I don't even know what his jump arc is like. I just want to stay on the ground all the time, but I really need to start jumping a little bit. Sagat and Zangief. That'd be so sick. Can you imagine his sprite, Sagat sprite? He's jumping at me a lot. I need to anti-air. It's a combo. Oof. I really thought he was going to try and throw me. That's why he stood there.
Go.
Very delayed there, trying to finish empty jump. Ooh, I didn't want that, but it looks sick. I wanted to grab there. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop going for the grab after a parry.
Round. Engage.
Ooh, almost got a combo. I can uppercut those in return, in retaliation. Nice movement. Ooh! I'm feeling better though, I'm feeling a lot better.
You win.
What I've learned from maining Remy the past 6 months is he takes so much work and execution with very little reward. Yeah, I agree. But he's a low tier, so that's the story of all the low tiers, right? I shouldn't be surprised by that. That's what he's all about. Grab after parry is a bad habit of mine that's been getting better recently. I think... It's a bad habit. It's like you said, it's a bad habit. It doesn't make any sense. There's no justification for it.
Now.
You're right. I need to just hit any button aside from any fast button aside from throw. I guess because I get a knockdown out of it, right? It's, in my mind, I get that endorphin rush, get that knockdown. But it's so spacing delicate. And even then, right, you can oftentimes, it's Ryu, I can get like a, you know, what, a throw is a 2-frame startup, my close spheres probably has like a 4, and I can get like an actual combo out of it. Just need to hit a fast button. If I'm gonna challenge. Throw doesn't really do me any good. I've been learning charge positioning, so I want to switch to Yuri. You're gonna get a lot more reward with Yuri, that's for sure. Ooh, wait! I thought that was invincible. I thought it was invincible the whole way that it moved. I guess no. Someone told me that's not true at some point. Okay. This is confirmed. I didn't have any meter. Here's a punish. This might even kill. Oh, he dropped the combo. Got them. He missed his EX. Okay, got a little punish there. I think. Ooh. Ooh, wow, that dash up. You can't get away, dude. Oh my god. That was pretty sick, NYer. That's pretty sick. He walked right into... He's trying to feint a throw and he light kicked. Made him panic. That was crazy. It's not invincible to fireballs. So it is invincible to attacks? Huh. I think it's just not really invincible after a certain point, right? You can hit it out. Can you strong him? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Cross unders. That's NYer really likes doing those cross unders. Nice punish. Okay, very dominant first round from Cycle Stev. Let's see if NYer can clap back. Went for that neutral jump jab. What is that supposed to be? A cold blue? Okay, ooh, that wasn't a combo with the... Jesus! Yo, Cycle Stev with the rush down!
Alright, that's cool.
Here we got the rematch again. Cycle Stev versus YEUGHK. Oh no, it's me. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because NYer beat Simon. Can't believe that Furious Roy's been subscribed for 4 months.
Engage.
punish. Didn't want that. Just want a low forward.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I was panicked. All I had to do was block. And eat a grab, right? Eat a grab. He hit me so many times I was trying to grab him. Trying to throw tech. Sometimes just take a grab. What's he gonna do on Oki? He's fucking Remy. What's he gonna do with me? If I'm waking up off the ground.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay, that was a punish, I think. That was a really high cold blue. Nice reset, wow. It's just really not that great of an overhead. It's just there to, you know, make your foe feel like they have to get opened up a little bit. Okay, nice little punish there. Yo, Stev is looking pretty strong today.
Alright, that's cool. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
He's playing really aggressively. How do I stop that? Let's see how he's playing here. He's doing a lot of jump-ins. I can crouching fierce those. That jump-in medium punch, whatever it is. That elbow. There's a punish. Okay, decided to save meter. Good parries. Ooh! I've got the cold blue. That's a punish. Wow, he's a lot of meter though. He's kind of playing like me. Lots of EX fireballs, he has no meter left. That's the problem I have. I use up all my meter with EX fireballs. And I don't have enough for, you know, uppercut or anything I want to do. A little bit of meter there. How come there's no sound effect? That was weird. Okay, good spacing there from Cycle Stev. Ooh, okay, life lead here for Simon. Backing me off, I respect that. This guy's got uppercuts. Nice combo from Cycle Stev. Oh man! What a finish! He wanted a cold blue to check him on Oki. This guy woke up with the regular fucking uppercut. Not even EX. It worked out spatially. Because uppercut is such a huge hitbox. So it beat his cold blue as it was coming down toward him. But before their actual, they didn't actually overlap. I mean, they didn't actually overlap each other. So Simon was still safe because of the huge buffer, you know, huge buffer zone you have of the uppercut before it touches your hurt box. What a crazy ass tool. So I'm saying kill. Very close finale there. Air to air with medium punch. Uppercut, good reaction. Jump in with fierce and got what you wanted there. Okay, here's a punish to death. Good shit. That was a big risk from Simon there. He paid for it. He didn't want to get thrown, I think.
Go for it.
He got his combo there. I think Simon's not really a Ryu player. I don't know, he got the pretty good combos earlier. I think of him more as a Ken and a Dudley player. Whoa! The neutral jump Tatsu? Oh my god. Oh no.
You win.
Watch those demons. Watch the meter.
Battle. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
I respect Gouki's meter.
Well, I got them. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage. Prepare to strike. Now.
Ooh, man.
You win.
Thought that was gonna be a free grab. I was a little bit late there on my jump, I guess, to get that grab that I wanted. Either that or I whiffed it because I was still coming in. What's up, demon? Like maybe I might hit it while still in the air.
Battle. Well, I got them. Well, yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Okay. NYer versus Cycle Step.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Masatsuko Hado!
Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay, Cold Blue is so sick. Okay, nice combo. Yeah, it's uppercut, so don't get a reset on me, dude.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay, Tatsu no Tatsu. Gouki tactics. Nice combo from Cycle Step there. It was two airborne to punish that. Okay, interesting little leapfrog game here. Interesting combo. He probably could have got more off that though, because he recovered crouching. He could have got a Tatsu or anything off of it. Okay. Crossover. Kind of interesting to see how NYer wants to cross. He wants to do cross unders into, you know, buttons, whereas Steph's doing these crossover cold blues into buttons.
Engage.
Whoa, that was sick! Punished the trip guard on the fireball. He cold blued underneath it. Two very aggressive rushdown kind of players here. I think that was a punish. Usually they like to uppercut after they do their demon. Combo, nice. Good, anybody's game still. Oh, he didn't have any. Oh, he has meter, plenty of meter, man. There we go.
You win.
Oh, failed card demon. I didn't catch it. Simon versus Stev.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture.
10-9-8-7-6.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay. You're seeing Simon not hitting that many Ryu combos. He hits a couple flashy ones, but like in terms of fundamental type confirms, he's kind of missing a lot of stuff, which is fine. He's not like a Ryu player, to my knowledge. Car grab, sick. Cold blue, very hard to deal with. Uppercut's just a regular uppercut, huh? How long was that startup? Like 2 frames? Probably want to do it again, I think. I kind of wish Simon would kind of slow it down a little bit.
Strike. Now.
Lots of uppercuts. Interesting trade. Small life leader for Simon. Controls the corner. Now, good reset. Oh, wow, what a weird little hurt box he just had right there. How did that whiff? That aerial. I gotta work on my mobility. Oh, got him. See, he's trying to do that same thing I'm doing. Oh, no. So he's trying to do the thing where he's trying to break the grab as Remy comes in, getting blown up by that really late fierce or medium punch, whatever it is, that elbow.
Yeah, well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Are you ready? Go! You win.
That's tough, man. That's tough. I hate getting rushed down, man. That's like the thing I hate the most. You know, when they'll tick you and they're plus and they dash up and they tick you again, right? That's so, it really pisses me off. I hate fighting, I hate being rushed down. Everybody has a play style that frustrates them, right? Some people hate being grabbed, other people hate being, you know, this or that. I really hate it when somebody, you know, is in my face hitting a lot of buttons and they're plus and they're plus and they're plus and then they're, you know, they're +1 or whatever and they dash up and then they hit a really fast button again. It puts me right back in, right? That's the whole idea of a rushdown character. I can go for a guest parry, but I don't think I want to do that. I have to memorize his pattern, right? He has a pattern in his hands. He's not just doing things at random. If I figure out his pattern, I can start to know where to challenge. Little clap on. It's going pretty well, dude. I'm gradually warming up here. Getting back in my Ryu zone. How's it going with you, clap on? Scale 1 to 10.
Final round. Engage.
Okay, good block there from NYer. Got a nice little punish here as well. Got the corner out of it. Oh man, see, he loves that. He just loves being underneath you and hitting you up as you're crossing over him. He's very good at that.
You win.
Kind of reminds me of, you know, I first noticed a player like that when I used to fight Kate back in the day. Kate's Ibuki has this thing where she would close roundhouse you whenever you jump over. It was really frustrating to deal with. Probably like a 6, man. In the process of getting a PS4, nice. So 6 is better than a 4, I guess.
Fighters ready. Engage. Fighters ready. Engage.
Ooh, wow, I came faster than I expected. Ooh, nice punish. Oh, that hits really high. I wanted to jump and then Tatsu, but I didn't go all the way to the up motion. Wow. I can't believe that hit him that high up. Pretty good though. How active do you think Street Fighter 2 is on 30th? I don't know. I never play it. I have no clue. But there's probably a community for it. Out there, probably found the community though. Always wanted to get into hyperfighting casually because it's so fucked and fun looking. Yeah, Kill says that hyperfighting is active STN3S, but not Alpha 3.
I'm waiting for it. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh, I didn't want that. I want a fireball. Oof. I need to hit fierce roundhouse as an anti-air sometimes. Or just jab, 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 jab.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, I was on the wrong side there. punish.
You win.
Yeah, I know Reed's car score. Wasn't more swirly. I was already 2. Fuck. I thought I was still 1. I thought I was 1-1. Let's see here. I'm on the Fight Gate disc, and I'd say majority of them have 30th as well. Discord, I see. Good game, Cycle Stats. Take your time, dude. Still got another couple hours left here. So the timing for the target combo is like ba-bow, ba-bow. Fierce roundhouse, ba-bow, ba-bow. That's the timing. Yo, Venka, what's your history with fighting games? I grew up playing a bunch of fighting games very casually. I only played fighting games ever to play through arcade mode and unlock costumes and endings, that kind of thing. I played Pocket Fighter, I played Tekken 3, I played Virtua Fighter 4 and 5, Tekken 4 and 5, a little bit of CVS 2, Darkstalkers, King of Fighters 2002, but never against another human being. I only ever fought computers, ever, in arcade mode. I never fought another human being until I played Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown online. And this is my second fighting game I ever played online. That is to say, my other fighting game against human beings. I played some Smash Brothers back in the day, against my friends. But yeah, this is my first ever 2D fighting game I've ever played, against other human beings. But I grew up loving fighting games casually. I enjoyed that single player content. How about you, Clapon? What's your experience with fighting games? Yeah, round 3. Best round in the game.
Go for it.
YEUGHK, I prefer 30th to Shitecade, but I just never know anybody that's on this in the afternoon. On 30th. We got YEUGHK Brain in the chat. What's that dashing going on here? Good pressure. What's up, my dog? YEUGHK Brain! The Jolly Green Giant. Hey, we got Milk Love, let's go. I'm liking Ryu as well. That was not me, of course, that was Simon. But I kind of like Simon. He kind of plays like me, like how I would like to play at some point, like soon.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
How did I die? You want me to hit a button there? Nebraska, Simon, yes.
Engage.
Yeah, Simon Yoo. I didn't want that. I wanted a fucking fireball. I gotta time my uppercuts better.
Now.
It's not safe. He's empty jumping a lot. And then breaking my grab. I can do other things aside from grab break for the empty jump. I can neutral jump too. If they're gonna empty jump at me. And then I can come down on them and mix them up. He's trying to parry my roundhouse and my crouching fierce on his way in. So I stopped trying to attack him. But he hasn't tried to attack me yet. Whenever he tries, I always attack him back. You know, next time he jumps, I attack him. He's a punish. A little bit early there. Jump over and parry, okay. Couldn't backdash quite far enough there. Anti-airs with the fierce uppercut. Counter sweep, it's a punish. Kind of awkward spacing though, I'm glad he got it. Using all his meter, it's not a combo. Ooh, what is he trying to catch there with that standing strong? Wow. We've been playing in Smash. I've been playing Zelda, Robin, mostly Zelda and Robin. A little bit of Pikachu. I like Zelda the most. Robin's a close second. I just played Pikachu because I didn't have any unlocked at that time. I still have very few guys unlocked. I tried playing Ryu recently. He seemed like a lot of fun, but nowhere near as fun as Zelda and Robin for me. I like throwing fireballs though. Okay, nice confirm there. It wasn't really confirm, it was more of a punish. The parries there, misses combo. Okay, I think Simon's not really a Ryu player. Here's the punish. Oh, a little bit late there. I'm not sure he really wanted that towards fierce. I think he wanted the close fierce. Seems like Ryu and Ken's fireballs are really ass in this new Smash game. Like, yeah, they're not as good as they were. But they're still cool, though. I still like hitting somebody with them. What's cool about fireballs, they work like, you know, space control. Kind of like in Street Fighter 2, right? You throw a fireball out there, then you can, you know, you can dash up behind them. If they try and block it, you can try and grab them. You know, if they have to jump over, you can uppercut them. It's pretty cool. I like that feeling of control I get when I throw a fireball. It's like, now you have to deal with this, right? Yeah, throw the fireball, you're like, okay, now you have to do something to react to this, right? I can do whatever I want to do, you have to react to me. I like that feeling. Guys, how do you punish? So as Alex, I can crouch block Kuma's Tatsu and punish him for it. How does Ryu punish him for it? Stand block the whole thing and uppercut? Or do you have to crouch block one of them, or what? What's the deal? If I want to grab him, I want to crouch and grab him like I do with Alex, but he goes over Ryu's head after a minute. And if I stand block, I can push too far back to throw him, I feel like. So what's the kosher way to punish that? He's just throwing out tattoos liberally because it seems that Simon can't punish him. He's trying to bait the demon there, and it worked. Is that a punish? Maybe. Looked like it was a little bit late to be a punish. I think I saw NYer starting up with something. I gotta look up Ryu's frame data. There's so much to learn about this character. Like, is his jab uppercut faster than his fierce one? Probably, right? Maybe not. It would have to be, right? Otherwise, there would be no point to it.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Do you know what event you want to go to next? Yes, it's going to be Michigan Masters.
Engage.
Damn, if I parry. Michigan Masters, really? Michigan Masters, where I'm going to be.
Final round. Now.
Yeah, it's a throw break. That's my habit. Throw break fireball. That doesn't work if they jump. If they jump at the free punish. That's what I've been trying to find. You know SA2 Herb, but I like Shinku.
Battle.
Yeah, it's in April, yeah.
Well, I got the picture.
The Michigan Masters, April 11th. And then, excuse me, April, is it? Yeah, I think it's around that time, April 11th, so maybe 12th to the 14th, something like that. And then I think that May 11th is the Texas Showdown, I think. That's right after my birthday.
Battle. Go for it.
Simon had to get up for something real quick. Oh, he's back. I don't understand parries, man. I hate parries. I really hate parries. I'm one of those guys that was like, you know, I could quit 3S because the parry system kind of confounds me. Like, when Simon jumps at me, it seems like no matter what button I hit to anti-air him with, he parries it. I don't understand, like, the timing of a parry, right? Like, theoretically speaking. Kind of how, remember I said that I felt that way with Alex, like, in terms of the other way around, right? It was like, when I jumped as Alex at my opponent, no matter what button I hit, at what time I got parried. So it's like, when you tap toward, you have 10 frames where you're invincible to a jump in. Or if you're in the air, you're invincible to an anti-air. Well, but it's, and in the air, it's 5 frames. But what's the cooldown? How many frames are you vulnerable compared to how many frames you're invincible? It just seems like it's crazy to me that you can parry my roundhouse, which hits there. You can parry my crouching fierce, which hits there. I don't know, it seems weird that it's such a... You can just parry it all. But you would think that with 5-frame window, you wouldn't be able to parry it all. You have to pick one or the other. It seems like, to me it seems like, you know, I know intellectually it's not this way, but it seems to me like you're just tapping toward in the air and like your entire jump arc is just invincible.
Final round. Engage.
I just look at it as at least someone who's not using his Ken, huh?
You win.
I assume I could be wrong about this entirely, but I feel like maybe Simon's playing Ryu, trying to help me out personally. Maybe I'm just being self-centered by assuming that, but I don't ever see him play Ryu, especially not SA1. I think that he's mostly, you know, Ken and Dudley. He plays Ryu a lot like I do, and I also feel like he's not that comfortable with Ryu, kind of like me. Smash Ultimate Parry window is 6 frames. I heard it was 5, but cool.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I don't see that being a thing in Smash. I was telling my guys recently, I think that because of the small parry window and how fluid Smash is as a game, you know, with the way that you can control your timing and feint and that kind of thing, I think that parry is never going to be anywhere near as strong in Smash as it is in Third Strike. In fact, I think that at a high level of play, the trick is not going to be getting the parry. The trick is going to be recognizing it fast enough and getting it punished, right? When you get it on accident. You're going to be getting it on accident a lot, I feel like. And if you can recognize when you get it and then punish, that's what's going to be what's gangster right now. Everybody thinks Ryu is a bastard child from Akuma. Well, they are wrong. Because Akuma is Ryu, but an alternate timeline. Huh? Maybe, huh? I believe that. Someone played Ryu against me last week. Okay, maybe he's trying to train Ryu. Wow. Gotta get that parry. There's some moves you can't fully parry. I think you mean in Smash. I'm nowhere near as confident against Makoto with Ryu as I am with Alex. I've learned over time with Alex that I can do like jumping back roundhouse and that kind of thing, but with Ryu I don't have those same big aerial buttons. I feel like I'm stuck on the ground a lot more, which is tough because on the ground you get that Karaxa.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Nice. Fuck, the spacing. Ah, too early, fuck. Aerials are only one hit and recover instantly.
Engage.
What are my other tools with Ryu? Oh, that's not good.
win.
Okay, so now I got Milk Love versus YEUGHK, Simon. I can get closer to Oro than I can with Alex, with Ryu. I can get into max sweep range easily. I just need to walk up there and hit that button. He needs to deal with me. He can't just stay full screen and throw fireballs. He really, he can't escape me as Ryu. I can just close in on him. Because I have really great anti-airs as well. He can try and run away and throw fireballs. He can try and jump over me, but he's not going to get anything out of it, right? I can block or parry the fireballs. He wants to jump over me, that's fine. Doesn't get any damage out of that. Eventually I'm going to run him down and hit him with that sweep. Or a fireball of my own. See how Simon's playing it? He's much closer. With Alex, I can't do that because he can beat my buttons with his medium kick. But Ryu's buttons are a little bit more versatile. They're more active. They have a bigger hitbox. Okay, got him. Oh no! Simon thought he was dead. He could have thrown him right there. I love going for random EX Tatsu in the combo.
Now.
In what combo? According to Demon, Ryu is better in Street Fighter V Arcade Edition Season 4. He's top tier now. I heard he was pretty bad in the original version, right? He was considered to be bottom tier. Nice movement there. Even whipped out of the light button. Nice little combo there. I should have watched that. So he's staying right in his face on Oki and hitting buttons that are plus on block. In the corner. Okay. Interesting. Try to keep him jumping with that roundhouse there. Look at this pressure. So he's trying to hit his button. In the corner there, he was whiffing a lot of buttons. He was whiffing crouching strong and sending a kick. He's like, listen, dude, don't hit a button, you're gonna eat this shit. Right? Wonder how effective that would have been if he had hit a button. So Milk Love did not hit any buttons there. I'm curious to see how he would have, if Simon would have won. And against what?
Well, I got I've been waiting for this. Well, I got I've been waiting for this.
Okay, here we go. Simon and NYer have been going about even.
Now.
Crouching strong, that makes sense. Fast startup, big hitbox, 5 active frames, and plus on block. After the overhead. You have to parry that, right? They're not going to be able to beat it very easily. They try and challenge after the overhead hits them. It's not safe, nobody got any punishment there. Whoa! He landed so fast! With that DP.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Look at the damage, pretty nice. Oh, okay, crossed him over. Kind of. That was weird. Okay. So Simon's working on a whole bar left here. Nice combo. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, man, that was Simon's game to win right there. But he kind of let it loose there at the end. In general, Simon's kind of playing kind of loose. He's playing lots of uppercuts, lots of jumps. Okay, look at we're seeing NYer making the comeback here now. Oh, they're even on health. Whoa! And we lost NYer. The internet cut out, looks like. I heard he was top tier. Are you smoking again? Yeah, from what I understand, Ryu really sucked in 5. And he might be better in the new season. That's what I was trying to say.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Ooh, got me. Trying to scan block. One uppercut there. If I got it, I still would have lost, though.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Final round. Engage. You win.
Oh, it's already 2, man. I always feel like I've got one more left. Looks like I have one more left.
Battle.
Welcome back, NYer.
Well, I got the picture. Well, I got I'm waiting for it.
What's up, Cavias? 6 months in a row. The guy was also helping out on Patreon as well. I appreciate that, man. How you doing, dude? I feel like it's been a minute. I think I haven't seen you since I left for Frosty Faustin. It's been a while since I could say that I wasn't addicted to Third Strike. Are you going to Texas Showdown, Cavias? I'm going to be there. I know you're in Arizona, but it's not that far. I'm sure it's really far anyway, but if you make it out, that'd be sick.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Milk Love. Up by 1 round over Simon. Good block on the cross under. That's a punish. Puts him in the corner. Cavies, aka Caviles. That's what they call them at Saturday Dons. No, don't go to Texas unless I absolutely have to. I see. Why is that, Cavies? Caviles. Oh, he dashed. I don't think he wanted that. I think he wanted to parry. That's what he wanted. He wanted to parry one hit and then parry. He didn't know it was that far away from him still. Just don't like it, huh? Just don't like Texas as an idea. If you pass that border, you're like, fuck, I'm in Texas.
Battle. Well, I'm waiting for this. Well, I got to pick. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Okay, Milko's going with Abare. Good DTN, okay.
Strike. Now.
See you there then. Wild Wild West, exactly, Gypsy. It's like Will Smith. Makoto versus Gouki. That's some Wild West shit right there. Okay. Drop this punish there. Went for EX axe kick, I guess? EX something in the air. Punish that. Nice. Okay, got more. Could have killed. Ooh. Ooh. Round one. The Milk Love come back. If someone parries you air to air, can you always parry back at them? No. Nope. Same as on the ground, man. If you're still recovering from your attack, they can punish. Have you ever seen The Good, Bad, and the Ugly? Yes, I have. Quite a few times. I enjoyed that film immensely. You can't always parry back. Because your animation doesn't get reset, right? If you're still recovering from your attack, you're still recovering from your attack. Okay, even on health here, second round. Wow! Cross under, he loves that cross under. There you go, parry this. Very tricky. What would you say some of your favorite films are, then? I'm not really into film that much, Gypsy, to be honest. I enjoy a lot of films a lot, but for me to go through and say which are my favorites, yeah. Matrix is up there. Great film. Probably some anime movies up there, maybe.
Prepare to strike. Now.
How about you, Gypsy? What are your favorite films? The Crow is pretty good. Crow is pretty good. God damn it. Fuck, are you joking? Where's my fucking fireballs? I'm not getting the down toward motion. I'm going right from down to forward, I think. I'm missing the diagonal on that side. Old Boy is up there. A bunch of Kurosawa films as well. Baraka and Koyana and Konani's Katsi? Not sure what that is. Spring, Summer, Autumn, and Winter. That's the name of the film. Oh, these are all Kurosawa films?
Go for it.
Nice. Overcommitted there.
strike. Now. Now.
Sick.
You win.
Can Ryu cross up like Ken with his jumping medium kick? It seems like the same jumping medium kick. And I crossed up Simon a couple times with it. I feel like I can do the same cross up with Alex, actually with Ryu, as Ken gets on me all the time. Jumping medium kick over his body. And then cross him in the back of the head and then get pressure, right? Or do I not get as much pressure as Ken does if he blocks it?
To the heat of battle. Go for it.
I could probably hit like close fierce. I'm not sure if that's or close strong probably, right? Close strong, then I'm plus. And then crouching leg kick or something. Baraka and Koyan are just films juxtaposing easy east versus west. There's no story or dialogue, just images from around the world. That sounds really fucking boring, Gypsy. It's not that boring? That sounds mad boring. There's no narrative? No conflict? No characters? There's no story or dialogue, just images from around the world. Wow, that sounds really dull. But you said to use one of your favorites, huh? Okay. Good space name from Simon. Hope there's something more to it that I don't really understand then. Wow, nice. It's pretty deep. Guess you have to be in the right mood, huh? Is there at least music?
Prepare to strike.
Is it animated? Is it just images from around the world? Is it literally just still frames, or we got some actual footage there? Philip Glass? No way, Gypsy. No way. I feel like you're trolling me. That sounds... He's the most boring musician of all time. Pretty crazy. Philip Glass? Pretty crazy. How come there's no sound effects sometimes when you're woofing strong? It's been happening all night tonight. Philip Glass is something you really have to be in the mood for. What's up, Tron Swanson? I'm not trying to fuck with no Philip Glass. Ferris, his Ryu doesn't have a big as cross-up hitbox as Ken on his jumping medium kick. Okay, so... Okay, I see what you mean. So maybe... Because he was blocking it same side every time. But I still thought maybe I might get pressure. Like, is that pretty plus if he blocks it? And if I had land behind him? Can I hit a button? Probably not. You probably just parry, right? It's all footage, like different tribes and cultures, etc. Okay. That's Ryu cross up with medium kick. I believe you can... Yeah, I'm not really trying to cross. I'm trying to, like, have him... I'm just trying to talk about pressure. Not really talking about getting a cross-up combo. I'm talking about, you know, if I hit him... If I try and cross over with medium kick and he blocks it, do I still get to press buttons? I would think it's probably a blue parry after that, right? If he tapped toward me. Or would it be a red parry? Probably blue. Simon Yoo, huh? How you doing, Tron?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I cannot stand Philip Glass. A little bit of lag there. Slow down. It's Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, the slowdown. Only in certain connection conditions, though. It's really fucking weird. And by weird, I mean salty. I do pretty well, Tron. This game is really exhausting these days because I have to learn so much. You know, I can't just play. I have to. Everything I do has to be so calculated. I'm trying to learn this character. It gives me a headache. What's up, fellers and fellerettes? How you doing, Synapse? It would be a blue parry, probably. I can't really get much. I'm not really that plus if he blocks my medium kick. I jump a medium kick. Doing well, doing well. Synapse, okay, you say you're doing well, but I need some context here, alright? How well are you doing?
Go for it.
Quite well. I finished some KFC. Oh my god, KFC, let's go. I'm jealous.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Fuck. Fuck. I mistakenly got the Spicy Chicken Famous Bowl and 5 legs. I actually need to get one of those. I heard that they're pretty good. Those bowls, they're pretty affordable as well. Punish those DPs with Heavy Punch Tatsu or Heavy Punch EX Jodan. Yeah. You're right. The regular Famous Bowls are fantastic, huh? Got Ash in the chat as well. Ash and Tron at the same time in the chat. The Chicken Little is the best chicken sandwich, huh? Is that the name of the sandwich at KFC?
Go.
Usually I can't afford KFC. That's really not on my radar. Usually I buy like McDonald's, I'm getting fast food, or Taco Bell. Something like that. Oh, I got registered. I forgot about that. Yeah, I haven't registered for Showdown yet. Get that early bird price. That reminds me. Less than $2? Is it? Oh. That sounds awesome. I should probably try that, huh? The problem is KFC closes kind of early too, right? Usually I'm not out and about until like, you know, midnight. That's usually what's open is McDonald's or Taco Bell. And they close around 9 or 11. Okay, it'll change my life. I'll have to get one then. If it's really all that, I'll have to give it a shot. They're delicious. What is with these things? How could they be that good? It's a chicken sandwich, right? I've had one of those before. They close early AF, at least for a fast food place. My lifestyle being what it is, I really kind of wake up when other guys are, you know, getting home from work. And then usually I only get out once people are all asleep. Has some mayo and pickle on it. Pickle on a chicken sandwich? It's blasphemy. But you know, some things that are taboo end up being pretty good. I tried to tell my ex-girlfriend that, and she was like, no way. I was like, come on. Doritos, Locos, Fire Tacos is greater than Chicken Little, huh? Fiery tacos. Those are pretty good. That $5 box is a pretty good deal, but the thing is, I don't like to buy the drinks. You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys are my broke friends now, right? You guys are broke guys now. You can't really afford you have to get the dollar menu. You can't really afford to buy a drink at a fast food place. The Colonel has to turn in at 9 p.m. You got that curfew. And Mrs. Colonel's gonna have his ass.
Fighters ready.
Okay, so Simon's playing Yoon against this guy's Akuma. He doesn't want to fuck around with this guy's Gouki. $55 busted my balls plus the games I'm trying to enter would be $80. It's $55 that's the entry price, the venue price. Not that bad. Oh, he grabs. Take that and look at Combo Breaker and then get back to me. It's depressing. Is it going to be really expensive at Combo Breaker this year? I heard somebody talk about some tournament saying it was like really, really expensive to get in. Wow, Zempor. I'm 1000% going to CB regardless, and I'm intending to go to Defend the North. I gotcha. We were going to go to Michigan Masters, but I don't think I'm be going south. I'm sorry to hear that, Synapse. I would have liked to see you there. I know that that's the way life goes sometimes. You can't go to all of them, so I had to drop out of Mackay Cup, because I can't really afford to go there and to Texas Showdown. I got a lot of friends in Texas I want to see and hang out with. Oh, man. Oh! Oh, he didn't block it. They always do it for uppercut after that. There's some mix-ups that made me sad and not want to go. I might consider it, though. Mix-ups, huh? Made you sad? What are we talking about, Synapse? There's some mix-ups that made me sad and not want to go. I may still consider it, though. You want to go to Defend the North? Oh, Michigan Masters, okay. Well, even then. What's the mix-up? What are you talking about?
Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay, I got you. Take your time, Synapse. I can just do YEUGHK too. I don't gotta always go for that. I just get it overhead.
Are you ready? Go.
Oh, that's a bad punish. I used what the Kaguya told me. Nice. Son of a gun. I swear I was blocking that. How did I block the first one, not block the second one?
Final round. Go for it.
Damn. We should all just plan to win the lottery so we can go out to all the events, huh? We can't really plan to win the lottery. We can try. We can put a pool together, right? We can start a pool. And then if we win, we'll all go to all the events. All the good times are, all the good games are free at Defend the North, huh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
45 to get in currently. Okay. I should register for that too. Hey, Schwan. I know, it feels weird too to play Ryu.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oof. So Ash, I like that Ryu color you picked. I'm doing the one with the purple headband because pink and purple all the way. Hey, you mentioned you're playing Ryu, is that right, Ash? Is there one that has a pink and purple headband? That sounds sick. It might take us 80 for a KO to get to where? To defend the North? Oh, Texas Showdown. I see. Is that a lot or is that a little? So money isn't an issue to get out there. Gotta find somebody to take his shifts. Okay, let's find somebody to cover his shifts at work to get out there to Texas Showdown.
Engage.
Just purple headband. This is a light gray one, medium punch. Okay.
Into the heat of battle.
I
Go
gotcha.
for it.
It doesn't work after. I always do that. Throw break into fireball. It does not work. You cannot pin them down. It's not like I'm trying to treat it like it's Alex's EX slash elbow. But it's definitely not. I really wanted to be a girl. None of them were working for me right now, huh? Not even an Ibuki? We got Flag Bowl, huh? I don't think I like that name. Atlanta, but I was born from the land called Soul Cal, says a demon. Born in South Carolina. Schwantz, I'm just trying to focus on Yang's head, and I'm losing it, huh? Yang's head. With his crazy haircut? Kid, you said, Venka, when will you embrace the forbidden fruit that is Denjin? Yeah, I'm never going to play Denjin. Denjin has no appeal to me. It's a really ugly... Aesthetically, it's an ugly super. To me, it represents... You know, it's some bullshit, right? The reason I'm playing Ryu is to try and get away from the Alex bullshit. But really, Denjin Ryu is actually more bullshit. I'm not really trying to get my opponent on their back and then make them guess. That's exactly what I did with Alex. I know that's what makes him really high tier, but I'm not really trying to worry about that too much. So for now, I'm just trying to focus on fundamentals, not goofy, unblockable mix-ups. Dungeon Ryu is still mid-tier. I think he's high mid-tier. I think he might even be the highest of the mid-tiers, essentially. As in California, I'm sorry. Southern California. What did I say? Is that what I said? Or did I say something else? Maybe I said South Carolina. Did I say South Carolina? I meant Southern California. In the background, Yang will keep his head focused on Yun. During a cross-up, his head moves really fast, and it's funny as shit. I'll have to keep that in mind for next time. I think Dungeon's really satisfying and hell yeah. Cool. Dungeon is 3S. I think 3S is bullshit. High, mid, below Yang. Okay, so Yang would be the highest of perhaps the highest of the mid tiers. Yeah, 3S is bullshit, and so is Dungeon. I try to ignore that part, right? I try to ignore that part as best as I can. When I play 3S, my goal is to try and implement as little bullshit as possible and try to shut down my opponent's bullshit however possible. But in this game, bullshit's very strong. That's just the way this game is. Okay, gets base in air and standing strong. Flag boy. Not looking too shabby, really. Got some good blocks. Liberate the roster. A solid Ryu is a dream to watch, though. Venka, play Remy! I do want to play Remy. I would like to play Q and Hugo as well, but I vowed to not go any lower tier than Alex.
Fighters ready. Engage.
That's why I'm playing Ryu, essentially. I think I'm more interested in learning, like, let's say, Q, as a, aesthetically speaking, compared to Ryu. But I do like Ryu's design. I like the way that he plays. I like that he's got, high stun and high damage. A little bit slower of a Shoto compared to Ken. Yeah, I'm definitely drawn to Ryu. But if not for the fact that I didn't want to go any lower on the tier list, I'd probably play somebody else. But I ain't trying to fuck around with these weak-ass characters anymore. So he wants to get better, not be a punching bag. I like the way Remy, looks like he plays and stuff. But I think it's time for me to, try Ryu. Yang, Dudley Makoto, Urien, and Ryu are all mid-tier. Only if you consider S-tier to be where high-tier stops. I think there being there's like an ultra high tier, right? I would say that, Dudley, Urien, Oro, Yang. Those are top 5, exactly. There's still a high tier, right? In my mind, there's a top 5 and there's still a high tier above that, or below that. It's not quite mid-tier yet. Got combos. Might kill. Oh, Remy's crouching mini kick wasn't -8 on hit, huh?
Go.
Okay, that's kind of a read there. I felt like he was gonna jump at me. Ooh, it still crossed me up. Wow, I thought that was too far for that. I had to use standing strong sometimes, not just crouching strong. Because crouching strong is a really good button, but it's got a very small, very short range.
Final round. Go for it.
Ooh, caught me trying to jump out. It's a very long recovery on that fireball.
You
I've
win.
been playing through this for about 2 years, Tron. Probably like a year and 8 or 9 months. Mid would be after 5, considering Chun is more like S tier. Yeah. The way I see it, it's like Chun S plus tier. Then you have Yun, Ken, and maybe Yun, Ken, and Mac in S tier. And then you have like the A tiers. In my opinion, you have the A tiers are the high tiers, right? The high tiers would be like, you know, Dudley, Urian, that kind of thing. And then you have mid tiers below that. You know, Dudley, Urian, that maybe Yang would be borderline. That's just that's the way that I've always read it. You have like the strongest characters, then you have the high tiers, then you have the mid tiers, like upper mids, lower mids, that kind of thing. Uppercut? Not that it really matters. Look how far that goes, holy shit. My cough is coming back, that's weird. I felt so good earlier today, now my cough's coming back. Nice combo there. I always say this, right, but Yun is a really strong character. I think that if he didn't have Ganasian, he'd still be, you know, at least upper mid, if not, yeah, he'd probably upper mid, probably. His pokes are so godlike. But yeah, he's got very low health. But his dive kicks and his pokes and his combos, he's a very strong character. It's really satisfying to hit Fierce in a Tatsu, or Fierce Dunk Kick combo as Ryu, dude. Yeah, I think you're right. I've hit it a few times as punishes usually. So should I drop out to the tournament and wing it with Chun, huh? Which tournament is that? You said you're going to be going to Texas Showdown? Play whatever makes you happy, man. Whatever you feel good about. Got Caviez rocking Q. They didn't get his taunt off. So when the screen shakes, Q gets his health. If you interrupt him before the screen shakes, then he doesn't get his health. Kind of loose Ganasian combos. I don't think I've ever seen a Yun dash like that in the middle of Ganasian. At least not that consistently. Block spring, I mean, not a combo, but block spring. Ethan wouldn't 12 mirror me at Frosty Faustings in the turning. X-Copy style. The truest of 12 mirrors. The only true 12 mirror. Oh my god. Yo, Caviles. Caviles.
Are you ready?
Ethan would have, let's see, what happens when he X-Copies 12? It's the hypest shit of all time is what happens. Going to final round, Texas Showdown CEO and defend the North tier. Nice, Demon. That's a lot of events. More than I'm going to, probably. Really sick first rounder from Caviez. Whoa, what a challenge with the claws! Oh my god. Good connection today, too. Caviez section's kind of hit and miss sometimes. Surprised to see that with him and Simon and Nebraska, it's going so well. Try to catch him there. Couldn't quite catch up to him. Activation combo. What I find is that this is the most damaging you can get from Ganasian is comboing into it, right? What I find is that if you block Ganasian for the first, you know, second or so of it, then you can start to challenge without taking too much damage, all things considered. God damn, he gets that fast. Interesting choice to hit that Fierce button. Maybe he wanted claws or something, like Fierce claws.
You win.
Can 12X copy the SUV? I don't think so. I think you can't do supers in those minigames. Orb says block. Block. It'd be sick if he could though. Fucking 12's SUV. I'd buy that for $1. Block.
Go for it.
To punish. Oof. You can use supers in that many more. Oh, what happens if he tries to X copy then?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I got lucky there. I have a compulsion where I always throw when I block a dive kick. I don't understand which ones work, which ones don't. I know theoretically how it's supposed to work, but it doesn't seem to actually behave that way to me. Ooh!
You win.
What a reaction on his part. Seeing me tattoo and throw me right when I landed. What a reaction. Third strike is so broke like Marvel when Yun activates. Slap the condom on. Slap it on. Simon, you young. NYer, he's back. After his technical difficulties. Simon has the corner already. Well, look at this guy's buttons. That's what I'm talking about, right? People really don't. I feel like they don't have enough respect for how strong Yun's buttons are, right? Even without his super, he is just a really powerful character. With his dive kicks and everything, and then that the tackle has so much priority. He goes under high attacks. Yeah, definitely Ganesian is a part of what makes him really, really strong. Right? It's definitely a big part of it. But I don't think that he needs Ganesian to be a very strong character. I think everyone in Street Fighter speaks Japanese, right? All the Asians. Unlike in Tekken, where they all speak their native language. Yeah, and Ganesian is Japanese, of course. Yeah, but Yun is really fun to watch, all those juggles. You should time him out, see if he cracks. Remember, 99 is a long time. Time who out? I know he comes from Hong Kong, but his actor probably speaks Japanese. Yeah, I think so too, Twan. I think everybody in this game speaks Japanese. But I think that when they go to you know, when they localize it, put them all in English, right? Yun is fun to watch, and he's cool. I hate watching Yun. Everybody speaks Japanese. No one speaks their native language. Yeah. Yeah. At first, I mean, the Americans speak, you know, English occasionally, right? Like, doesn't Guile speak English a little bit? I think generally they speak Japanese in Street Fighter. When you're on a life lead, or it's down to the wire. Ken says yeah when he wins sometimes. Yeah, and they speak. I think the Americans speak a little bit of English, but mostly Japanese, and everybody else just speaks Japanese. Contrast to other fighting games where people speak their homeland's native tongue. I like how in Tekken they speak their own language to each other, and then it's like subtitled for our, you know, for our reading pleasure. But then they can speak to each other in the cutscenes. It's so funny. They're ESL students. That could be. Got some drops here. If that had hit, that would have been sick. You can't break that grab.
You win.
How do you feel about Shinsho, Venka? It's okay. I'm thinking about trying to use it. I don't really ever get my full bar anyway. Usually I'm working my way up to 1 bar anyway, so.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Didn't want that. That was my round right there, man. Oh, EX there. That's a man super. Shinsho. That's Mexi super.
Battle. Go for it.
Damn. Nice, I need to step one for that.
Final round. Go.
Damn, that's really fucking thing he can do. Fuck this character, dude. Got lucky there. He could have punished me on that EX fireball. I think he missed his input. I'm trying my best, Orb. Trying my best. If I was playing Alex, I'd be much more confident. But I feel like Ryu's does get more than Alex in general. Like, I feel like I'm rewarded more as Ryu for playing the way that I want to play, right? Whereas Alex, I'm rewarded more for, in that matchup especially, like jumping and hitting buttons. I don't really like to do in general. What are you doing to get with your income tax, Think? Probably not gonna file my taxes, Cake here. Welcome aboard, Cake here. Long time no see. In Michigan, if your income is below a certain rate, you don't have to file. And with the stream being the way it is here, I think I'm probably not very near that threshold. I stream for 40 hours a week. That's all really all I do here is stream. And I make about 300 some a month, about 320 bucks a month. Good block. Bad punish though. Nice. My spacing was poor.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oops. I broke that fucking grab. Wait, you make 300 bucks a month? Yeah, exactly, Cake here, yeah. Yep. I have to live in that life. Don't want to dash in there. Thanks, Cake here. It's okay. It's still a very small channel here. Still a very small channel. They put in a lot of work here. But I'm not the only guy putting in work though, man. So you guys all put in work too, more than you guys realize in terms of making this channel a success. So I'm really just a guy in front of the camera, and the guy that does these things after the stream. I'm sorry, guys. Playing Ryu makes me very contemplative. I feel like the hype is not where it usually would be here, but I'm really trying to concentrate on this character in this game. Makes me feel a little bit introspective.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh, he got me. my bar up a little bit.
Final round. Go.
Whew. I miss here. If you've ever beaten Max Million, dude, he's my evil Ryu. No, I've never actually beaten Max. I heard that my friend Onagai beat Max. I think Mutant also was beaten Max. If Street Fighter 6 has parries, will you play it, Venka? Probably not, to be honest. I mean, Street Fighter 5 has parries, right? A couple characters do. Having parries doesn't make a game work. I think parries are one of my least favorite things about this game, too. Who is Max of Millions of Synapse? Demon says, tell me, Venka, does it make you feel manly when you throw them like ragdolls at Ryu? Yes, yes it does. Yes, it does.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I wanted to throw there. Because I whipped my stick around in a circle and got the Tatsu while I was trying to throw. I finished that a lot better than with grab. Oh, that's not good. Everybody in the chat, please watch Yang's head. I can't do it. He hasn't watched it for me.
Engage.
Oof. Didn't want that. That's not good. Didn't want that. I think I wanted slash elbow there. So why do you play 3S, Venka? Because I like this game. More or less. Just Ryu and Alex have parries in Street Fighter 5. Ryu is a V-skill and Alex V-trigger. When activated, gains parry. Cool. So you can parry, once you V-trigger activate, you can get unlimited parries, basically. As Alex. Sounds sick. Yeah, I think I might enjoy ST more. I've never really played it. Yeah, the parry mechanic of this game doesn't do anything for me. I like having more defensive options, but I think the parry is too strong. You hear that a lot. You hear a lot of criticisms of this game, right? People that don't like third strike tend to feel like... People that don't like 3S tend to feel like the parry is too strong. And I like 3S. I love this game to death. I do feel like parry is too strong. I feel like when the developers came up with parry, when they conceived parry, it was like... You have to... I think that their idea was you have to parry something in particular. When I see, like, Hyo and Mutant play, I feel like they're parrying the way the developers intended, right? Which is to say, at a certain spacing, you parry your opponent's button, they will hit you at that spacing. But because the window is 10 frames, I feel like a lot of people get a lot of mileage off of just parrying, you know, randomly, more or less. Right? Parrying on Oki, parrying after their buttons, you know what I mean? It becomes a lot of guessing. If you're trying to be if you're trying to be more positive about it, you would say that it adds to the mind games, right? It adds to the mind games. when you can... You have to understand your opponent's parrying behavior. You have to know your opponent's parrying behavior to actually get through their parry. But I do feel like when you get a parry in this game, it's so rewarding. And the window is so large. I feel like it's kind of a drag. It's kind of... To me, the balance is a little bit off. That's just for me, though. What would SF6 have to do to make you play it, Venka? It would need to... It would need to have decent netcode and really, really good, input delay. It would need to reward defensive play. I love playing defensively. From what I hear about 5, it's just it rewards offensive play too much, for my taste. And it kind of punishes defensive play. Alex can't parry without V-trigger, and it only lasts like 45 seconds. In 5. To me, you could break down my problem with parrying down to players who are very proficient at parry buffering. Right, you'll see a player who will finish a block string, and then they'll tap down, right, to get 10 frames of parry. They'll wait 10 frames, and then they'll hit like a really fast light button, right, or something equally fast at that spacing. And what I find is that you can choose to delay your button. If you delay your button, then you will beat the start of their next button, right? You'll essentially beat their parry buffer. You can delay your button to beat their parry buffer. However, if you delay your button and they don't parry buffer, instead they hit another button at the end, they abade. If they abade, then you will eat shit. Your delayed button will get hit, right? So it's like, it's a 50-50. Well, it's not a true 50-50. You can also jump out and all kinds of other crazy shit. But it means that if your opponent is parry buffering and they're doing it well, if you want to hit them back when it's essentially what would be your turn in another fighting game, right? It'd be your turn. If you want to hit them back, you have to choose to either delay or not delay your attack. If you delay it, then you'll beat their parry buffer. But if they don't parry buffer and they hit a button instead, then you're going to be eating shit. And I find that to be very frustrating. That you don't have to parry. You don't have to parry anything in particular in this game. You can just parry buffer, like you can just parry anything, right? You don't have to parry. You don't have to have something in mind to parry. You're not saying I have a read on this guy, I'm gonna parry him. You're saying, after my move, I'll be safe from lows for 10 frames. And not only are you safe from lows, but if you get that parry you want, you can get big, big damage. That's another part of my problem with this game, right? It's not that it's so easy to parry, it's that you get so much reward off of it for what seems to me to be pretty little risk. Okay, too far. Good night, Demon. Oof. Oh, I know it's that low. Oh, I know it's that low. I was looking at the wrong health bar.
Engage.
Oof.
You win.
I think if they made a parry window if they didn't, I don't know, if parries couldn't be used to get reversal so easily, right? What if they've said that, you know, after your button, you can't parry for 10 frames? Right? That would make it more of a neutral tool. When I enjoy parry the most, it's when it's in neutral or being used against an opponent who is being aggressive. Right? Let's say that they're, you know, they're overcommitting to their buttons and they're using block strings that are not true block strings. That means that you can get a blue parry on their next button, right? To me, that seems like a really cool defensive option. Likewise, if you're in neutral and you're trying to parry your opponent's button, to me that's interesting. But when you can parry, you know, when you can parry after your own button as an aggressive tool, to me that's where it feels like it gets a little bit much. I don't know. But again, this is something you can read about. It's all over the internet, right? All over the internet, people talk about this stuff. About how on Oki, parry makes it, when you're waking up and you parry, like guest parry, that kind of neutralizes what's been a fighting game staple, right? The advantage you get on Oki. And likewise, when you jump in and can parry, it messes up, you know, a lot of the risk involved with jumping. And is that a bad thing? A lot of guys love to say, no, of course not, right? It makes the game more interesting, more deep, more options. It means you have to be more careful about anti-air, and you have to be more careful on Oki. And I agree with that to an extent, but also, if it's a gradient, I feel like, if I can agree with that, you know, halfway, I would argue then that you get so much reward from a parry, man. It's just a guess. You make a guess, and then you can get an insane amount of damage. To me, that's frustrating. Okay. Here goes Simon. Big damage. This is Gouki, very small health bar. Everyone can parry, right? Everybody can parry more or less the same. So it's not like it makes the game... I mean, there are some characters that get more from a parry than others, but more or less I would say that it's a pretty level playing field when it comes to parries. So you can't say, oh, you know, I'm losing from getting parried, right? I'm not, you know, fuck this game. You just say, well, I should try parrying too. I should try parrying and see what I can get out of it. But I do feel like it being such a reward for like a guess, it makes it a little bit less intelligent. And there are times where it's very intelligent, I feel like. But I think that you know, they could change the way it behaves mechanically and have it still have the best parries would still be intact, but the parries that are the stupidest could be, you know, neutralized. People say something about, you know, DOA, right? Dead or Alive. That franchise has, every character has reversals in that franchise. And that's why some people say it's not that competitive. Because they get so much reward off of getting this reversal, and it's not that hard to get. And a lot of the gameplay devolves down to delaying your strings so that you don't get reversaled. And as the franchise has gone on, one thing the developers always try and play with is trying to change the reward you get off of the reversal. Because every game has these reversals. They follow repeated insertion. That's a pretty sick handle. That's funny. Welcome aboard, homeboy. I'm David. We play in Third Strike here. Oh my god. We're playing Third Strike here Monday through Thursdays. On Tuesdays, sometimes for 8 hours. Usually, though, for around 3 hours. In fact, we're going to be playing for another 20 minutes or so before we move on to some Smash Brothers here. But yeah, one thing that changes between DOAs is how much damage and otherwise how much reward you get off of getting a reversal. Because it's kind of a hard balance to strike, right? On the one hand, you want to reward the player for having a good read and for, you know, having a nice little risk-reward balance. Like, it's a risk, but it's also a reward if you get it correct. That makes sense to me. Oh my, that's death, right? Oh my god. Yo, Caviles. My man Caviez. Let's go. To me, this game, parry could use a little bit of tuning. But that's just my opinion. This game has been around for more than 20 years. Well, about 20 years now. This year is the 20th anniversary. And it's much beloved by, you know, many, many players. So we'll take my opinion with a grain of salt, please.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I'm not even holding the controller right. I went for the roundhouse and there was no button there.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Whoa, he walked. That's so active, man. Is that 3 hits? That's 3 hits.
You win.
Yo, that shit was out there. That shit was just out there, man. It was an immovable object. That foot was just chilling. He just walked into it. I still got the combo. So I guess that means that spacing is not a factor for EX. Huh? That means that if I hit my low forward, I can always EX and get a combo. That's what it seems like. Because, man, he was far away. He just walked into it. The active frames. How thick is that bitch? Like 5 frames?
Now.
I gotta hit these fireballs correctly, man. I'm missing my diagonals a lot.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Car demon. What a bait. Oh! I was hoping that would beat his fireball and startup.
Final round. Go.
That's happened twice tonight, where someone's fireball has hit someone behind where their fireball is coming out, but the fireball still came out. I remember how it happened last time exactly, but same situation happened before.
Battle. Go for it.
Okay, I'm not sure that was a punish or not. Could have gone for a full jump and punish on the mid-screen super instead of parrying it, huh? Okay, good idea, Brodrinka, you're right. If I saw it coming, I could have jumped over it, right? I saw the flash.
Are you ready? Go.
But drink with the insight. Quick word, drinker. Probably been lurking for a minute. Pleasure having you, dude. Okay. So that Zempo almost whiffed. It hit him meaty. How many active does Zempo have? I think it hit him on his first vulnerable frame after waking up. It seemed like it hit him later than usual to Zempo. That was weird. Round 3, guys.
Final round. Engage.
Boy, Yang, Yun walks fast. Just confirm there. Could have got a super off that short. I think, maybe not. Whoa, that really won? How long was that startup? That's pretty quick, huh? Oh, I woke up with a button. Gotta play real carefully now. He's within ship now. Oh, I didn't have Zempo. I didn't have Ganaging.
You win.
Who's next? Cavies. We're gonna play for about 15 more minutes, guys, I think, and then play some Smash Brothers. Not sure if you guys play Smash or not, but if you do, come play with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. It's cool to get a nice change of pace from Third Strike every now and then, but I do also kind of miss the old long playtime slot. I kind of miss having like a non-fighting game on our stream. Not sure how it's gonna work in the long term. We'll see how Smash pans out after this month. There is still much smashing to be done. We have a lot of characters to unlock still, and that kind of thing. And it's been, you know, in terms of viewership, it's been pretty good for Smash. Participation's been kind of low, to be honest. Lower than I expected. Only a couple guys come play with us every now and then. But I haven't actually opened up the public lobbies yet. That could be a benefiting factor. If we were to do that, it might get to more guys, right?
Engage.
I've been using Zelda for the most part, and a little bit of Robin. Oof. You play Smash Robber Drinker? I really like Zelda a lot. I like Robin a lot as well. In the new Smash game, I like how fast Captain Falcon is. Everybody got a speed boost, yo. Everybody got a speed boost. It makes a lot of the guys that were really low tier before, it really gives them a nice buff. Characters that were like really slow, like Zelda and Ganondorf and Bowser and those guys, they all got buffed because everybody in the game speed went up. He's really good at baiting because of it, yeah, movements. Bird plays super casually, huh? I only played Melee. I played Melee a lot when I was a kid. I used to play it like every night for like 3 years with my friends. We were kind of competitive about it. I went to a tournament finally when I was probably like, I don't know, like 14 years old or something like that, and just got bodied. And we realized that there's a whole level of play above where we were, you know, we thought we were hot shit. We found out that we were not really that hot of shit after all. Is it my turn already? I think it might be. You don't pay for online on the Switch, yeah, I understand. Good game, Simon. Ultimate's not like Melee, NYer. It's not like Melee. Well, it's more like Melee than Smash 4 is in terms of speed. Ultimate is the second fastest Smash game, next to Melee. It feels a lot faster than Smash 4, of course, but it's not as fast as Melee is. But it's pretty quick. I enjoy it a lot. It has good game feel compared to the other ones, to me. I felt like Brawl and Smash 4 were too slow, so I didn't play them. This game, it's a lot faster. I'm really enjoying it.
Prepare to strike. Now.
It's fastest 64, I believe, yes, Bedrinka.
Into the heat of
From what I hear, it's the second fastest Smash. I think the punish was better, like Kaguya said. Wow, okay. From what I hear, Bedrinka, it's faster than N64 version, yeah. I played that a lot as a kid. It's gotta be, right? I played, and it's pretty slow, right? I played that as a kid a lot. Smash 64. That's not that fast of a game, is it? I feel like Ultimate's pretty fast, and I really enjoy it. But if you look at them side by side with Melee, Melee is quite a bit faster still. I'm glad you're enjoying it, dear Brain. You can play with us, dude.
Go for it.
It's not good. I used to play Melee kind of competitively, but never went far. Yeah, same with me, NYer. Probably a very similar history. Who'd you play, NYer? I played Sheik. Yeah, I played Sheik, my friend played Fox. Them timings and buffers were insane. Back in Melee, huh? Maybe he played more competitive than I did then. Hey, we got Herb! Long time no see, Herb. I want to see Herb fight NYer, that's what I want to see. Wish I hadn't even readied up, to be honest. I mean Fox and seconded Luigi. I think that a lot of guys that picked Fox and Sheik were more interested in the game than other people, right? Because we had high-tier characters, and we didn't even realize it back then. So I think that made the game seem more fun, and a lot of guys that probably wanted to play, you know, they wanted to play Bowser or whoever, probably dropped off because they were like, this game's alright. But I think a lot of guys that picked the high tiers at first were like, oh, this game's fucking great, and played it for a long time.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I still end up getting most damage off my Alex shit, right? The Oki setups, Oki guessing games. I don't really know how to play Ryu yet. Oh, I wanted to accept that. Yeah, I can't really get that on here. At least not with that timing. Oh! I was gonna try and go for the grab. I can lose that hit. I was hoping I could make her block, thinking it was gonna hit, and then get my grab. Oh, I didn't wanna. I'm gonna take a break. Should watch. Well, this is my last match, guys. I'm gonna watch a few more after this. I wanna see NYer fight Herb. I wish we could do like a set even, but we really don't have time.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh, that's not good. I wonder what crouching menu kick is on hit. Is it 0 or is it +1 or what is it? I wonder.
Now.
Yeah, exactly. Heard the schedule's hard to drag sometimes. Yeah. Whoa! Vacuum hands. Senior vacuum hands. Okay. Good games, everybody. Let's watch a few more. I want to see Herb fight NYer. I really don't know how Gouki and Mac play out together. Guys, as usual, if you enjoy hanging out here, I'm going to keep the channel on and check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Vencabot. Even a buck is a huge help, guys. It goes a long way to helping me buy gas and groceries, help me attend events like Frosty Faustin's. I'm very grateful for that, guys, more than you guys could ever realize. Like, even $1 helping feel like the stream is getting somewhere. I put in a lot of work into the channel, and when I get a new Patreon or a new Twitch sub, it's like, oh shit, people actually enjoy the channel, they really want to see it continue. And really, I feel like the moral support's worth even more than like the fact that I can go and buy, you know, Slim Fast or whatever. If you're like me though, you want to help out, you enjoy the channel, but you're not exactly rolling in dough. I understand that, you know, I understand if you're a student or you're working part-time or you're working full-time, you have a house to pay off and a family to feed and bills to pay and all kinds of other crazy shit that requires your attention. Help for free in that case, get in the chat, come say hi, follow on Twitch, tell your friends we're here. Those are all great ways to help out, especially the getting the chat part. You guys make the stream a lot more fun for me. If not for you guys, I couldn't do it. 40 hours is a long time to stream every week. It'd be really boring otherwise. Ooh, missed a parry. Very close first round, though. Also, check out YouTube at youtube.com/Vencabot Archive, or just search on there for Vencabot. You'll find me that way, too. We have more than 1,000 videos public right now. You know, the Gouki tactics, Roundhouse Tatsu and Roundhouse Tatsu. We have tons of 3Ds over there, more than 300 episodes. We also have long plays, retro games, modern games, horror games, shooting games, indie games, AAA games, you know, all kinds of different eras and consoles and genres. We've got GTA 5 and GTA Online in separate playlists, as well as RuneScape, you know, Herb with the Clap Back, Maple Stories on there, puzzle games, you know, whatever you want, man. It's a lot of content. If you're a member on Patreon, you actually have 500 more episodes available to you, like Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, and plenty others that are not quite public yet on YouTube, because of how much work it takes to publish them. Every week, guys, we record, 14 or 15 episodes, and 17 go live. So as you might imagine, on YouTube, I mean. So we have like a backlog, essentially, of videos that we have to go through and tag and organize and describe and title. It can take quite a few minutes for each video, so I have like a big backlog that's available on Patreon. It's not exactly super clean, but you can watch them. They're for your viewing pleasure there. Thank you to our subscribers. Got a couple subscribers today. All the ones that are, you know, OGs. All you guys that are Twitch Prime subs that remember to resub. That's some real shit. Oh my god. That's some real shit. I know it's not easy to remember to resub with those things.
You win.
And all you guys that, you know, man, every dollar counts, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Faust. That Faust is not only helping out in terms of subscribing here, but also in our club studio, he helps out with the clips and other things. Some of these guys in club studio are just mostly there to help me with my brain trust, right? Help me somebody to talk to about the stream and different ideas. Oh, got some lag here between Caviez and NYer. Always a pleasure, Caviez. Actually, always a pleasure, Faust. And Caviez too, of course. We're gonna watch one more match after this, and then I'm going to play some Smash. Come on, Kyo. Herb hasn't been playing in a minute. He's been trapped in Eunice land, where he never loses, right, Herb? You never lose at Eunice, right? This connection is crazy. We're gonna get cereal and come back to Mac losing. What kind of cereal you got, Kyo? Just watch me lose one more time. Okay, we're gonna watch Herb play one more time. Get that run back. I'm not sure it's gonna be NYer or Caviez now, though. Oh man! Ooh, I know who's gonna win there. I feel like NYer and Caviez kind of have similar playstyles. I'm not sure. I don't know why Caviez doesn't play Gouki. I think Gouki fits Caviez's playstyle like perfectly. Connection is really crazy. Yeah, this is going cross-country. So with Caviez in Arizona and NYer presumably in New York. That's probably why we're seeing so much lag here. Damn. It's really hard to parry and lag. Also, I think that the lag made him think that it was fully charged before it was fully charged, right? Because the timing is different. But you can't cry too much for NYer, considering that Gouki's one of these very strong lag characters as well. He's too loose, his Gouki would get killed, that's true. That's true. You gotta play who you love anyway, right? Who am I to say that Caviez should play Gouki? Maybe he just enjoys Ryu's aesthetic more. Maybe he wants to use Denjin. But I think, you know, with Caviez's mentality, you know, the go ham, rush down mentality, I think that Gouki would suit him pretty well. Here's the run back, guys. That's what I want to see. NYer versus Herb Durkin. It's gonna be some Smash after this. But like I said, Kyo, Ryu can take a lot more hits than Gouki can. I feel like Caviez kind of, you know, as I said, Alex can take more risks because of his huge health bar. I feel like maybe that's kind of how Caviez plays too. Maybe he likes to have extra health there as a buffer, so he can play a little bit looser. Loose in what way? Yeah, Caviez, he's kind of, in general, his game is loose. Raw Tatsus, kind of, you know, it's kind of hard to describe.
Engage.
Okay, always cheering against Herb Durkin. No, Herb, fuck this guy up, dude. I want to get that one. If we get 1-1 here, we'll do one more match. The Caviez's playstyle is a little bit fast and loose. He likes to go for raw stuff, like really raw stuff. He doesn't like to respect when he's negative. He'll hit buttons when he's in negative a lot. Like a lot. And like Kyo said, it might not work that well with Gouki, considering his small health bar. What's up, Steve? Some Smash after this. Oh, so you're done warming up on kiddie fun fighter games, huh? I'm about to play a real gentleman's fighting game, exactly, dude. You playing tonight, Steve? At least they don't do raw supers. Decoy Mandas. Chun-Li. SA2. You play tonight, Decoy? You gonna get some of that King K rule? Let's go, Decoy. Come on, Herb. Okay, talking about playing fast and loose. Herb is just being really... Oh, good jump. He missed his uppercut there. Punish that! Ah, shit. To the medium kick. Man, that's a fucking one hell of a button. What a backdash. Oh, that's death. Good games. I would like to see a set between those two someday. That was a very close match. But couldn't quite get around. Good games, guys. See you guys very shortly with some Smash Brothers. Until then, have a good night. See, as I might be playing, the last few nights have taught me I can't be trusted to stay awake. I see. We've had a pretty whack schedule lately, Steve. Good games, NYer. I think Steve's schedule's been pretty whack. Wow, unfucking believable. That was fucking sick. That was fucking sick. Who's clipping? Might it be me? Nobody else around me. It was a pleasure, Kyo. Thank you for hanging out, man. Yes, exactly, Kyo. We're gonna resume tomorrow night. I feel like at first I felt kind of whack, but I felt stronger as the night went on with Ryu. There's still so much I don't understand. Like, I'm still playing him like Alex. It's all about those pokes I don't understand, Kyo. It's about the plus on block buttons. I can't make my opponent block my button. I have to find that sweet spot where I can stand and make my opponent deal with my buttons. I gotta play stronger footsies, which means I have to think of my opponent's buttons too, right? Not just Ryu's spacing, but my opponent's spacing. Like I've been playing all night like I'm playing Alex, which is to say, get a knockdown and then mix them up with, you know, overhead or low into fireball or, you know, Kara grab. Whoa, that's gonna kill. Steve's been sleeping like crazy recently. Go to work in the morning, get home 4-ish, fall asleep, wake up at 10 to 11 p.m., go back to sleep around 10:30, 11:30, wake up for work. Maybe your body needs it, Steve. Always listen to your body.
Oh my god!
Oh man, so lucky. The guessing games. Oh my.
Yeah, you're right, Kyo. I just need time. It's a mentality thing. Like you said, Kyo, they said to me a long time ago, you know, it's a two-player game. I have to think about my opponent's reach as well as my own. I have to not only get where I'm strong, but get where they're weak.